experiment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how the power of God in our lives actually can do just incredible things, more so than the power that we can have in our own lives. Professor Polymer, can you go back and get me that would be great. I forgot one other thing, but she's going to get it for me while we go. Now, here's the thing. Has anybody ever seen one of these before? So this isn't a scientific device that you guys have never seen before. It's a balloon. Of course it's a balloon. Now, how many of you have ever blown up a balloon before? Excellent. You see, when you blow up a balloon, you're adding your own power and your own air into the balloon. And I'm going to show you that I'm not just a scientist, I am also an expert balloon blower-upper. Are you ready to see? Here we go. A little stretching. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! The cheapest round of applause I've ever gotten. Now, here's the thing. I have this balloon, and I'm going to add a little bit more air into this balloon. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. Now, here's the thing. This balloon now has a lot of power inside, because I just added air. And so now there's a lot of pressure, and that air is pushing and wanting to get out of the balloon. Now, if we just rely on the power that I can put into the balloon, then it's just a balloon. And if I were to say maybe take a little bit of a fire and hold it up to the balloon, what would happen to my balloon? It would pop. That's right. You see, I would hold it up, and the balloon won't be able to handle the fire, and so it'll pop. And all of the energy that I put into the balloon will make a big noise and go pop, right? All right. As science says, we always have to try things, so I'm going to try lighting this on fire, and we're going to see if it pops. If you do not like the sound of popping balloons, cover your ears, because I'm pretty sure it's going to pop when the fire hits it. Are we ready? Here we go. Balloon carnage everywhere. Now here's the thing. My balloon had all of the power that I put into it, and it popped. And it was a pop, and it kind of flew everywhere, but it wasn't anything like huge. What if instead of putting my power into the balloon, what if I had God's power inside of the balloon? What do you think could happen if God's power was inside of that balloon? Oh, we might get something even better. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to bring up 2 balloons, because there's another great part of this lesson. Thank you, Professor. Now, here's the thing. God, these are balloons that I put a little bit of something special inside. You see, if any of you got here early, you saw us doing some chemistry up here. What I did is I filled these balloons with hydrogen. Now, hydrogen is a very, very powerful gas in science. Now, just the same way, God has a lot of power in our lives. But there's a reason that I actually put 2 balloons on the end of this stick. Because not only is God's power in our lives, but just like we all came together for an amazing fun summer launch party, God wants us to come together, to worship Him together, to love Him together, to help each other. And so there's even more power in 2 than there is in 1. And so, Professor Polymer is now going to hold the balloons. Now, I will tell you, God's power is a whole lot more powerful than my power is. And so what I need you guys to do is, again, if you don't like loud sounds, you never know how loud God's going to get. So, I'm also going to stand further away, because God's power is incredibly powerful. So, are you ready, Professor? Are you ready, audience? Here we go. A little bit of fire to light this up.
More.
And here we go. 5, 4, 3. Inside of that balloon causes an explosion whenever it touches any kind of fire or spark or heat. And so what we did is we trapped the hydrogen so that we could get an explosion. What I wanted to show you guys today is that the power of God inside of us is so much more powerful than anything that we could create ourselves. And so when I blew up that balloon, all I had was my power inside. But when we add God's power inside of our lives, we can make explosions and awesome things all over the place. Because God wants to work through us to do amazing things in our lives, with our families, and all around the world. So guys, as you can see, I've got a little bit of a mess to clean up before I can go on and have some fun at the launch party. But I want to thank you guys so very much for coming and watching. I hope you guys remember that the power of